Welcome, welcome, welcome. Setting up, preparing, live. No Frank on set. Cue the camera. Man, I'll tell you, I miss doing the show every day. I really do. Life is busy. I'm going to be back. I'll figure it out. I also really love 1 Million Cubs Project. The show is so damn good. It gets me. I listen to it every morning, so I got to get my show in either before his or it doesn't happen until later. So I got a few minutes right now. Only got a few minutes. I got a lot to share with you though. Hope you guys are going to enjoy this. So thanks for coming in. Like, comment, please subscribe, share this. Tell everybody about Hobby News Daily on YouTube. And also check me out on Ziggy now, direct, right on the channel, different content there. Quick shout out to the Hobby Boards. Again, not a sponsor, just a fan. Hobby Boards, unedited, run by MindCycle. Talk about the hobby, share news, complain, bitch, gripe. Also, have you guys jumped on Threads? I did too. I'm on Threads. I don't have my Threads profile poked up, but I did join Threads. I'm gonna try something new and different on Threads. I feel like it's like walking at a new party and you getting to meet everybody for the first time, like you know them because they look familiar. You see their screen name, but it's like it's a new part. I don't know. It's kind of cool. Check it out. Let's get some content. First of all, I'm going to start off with this great video from ERB. He's going to go over opening a fat pack. Bet you guys didn't know this, but all fat packs are easy to search. All fat packs in this series 2 are easy to search. I haven't looked at the fat pack ones, but let me just share you a quick little story. I was at, you know that video the collector guru did? If we saw a guy weighing packs or searching packs, what would you do? Well, I ran into that situation the other day. I walked into the Walmart. Is it Walmart? It doesn't make a difference. I walk into the store. I see a guy who's clearly feeling the packs. He's picking one pack up, feeling it. It's all been freshly stacked. It's a series 2 fat packs, and there's hanger packs and everything. And he's feeling them. And I'm looking around. And I stood there for a few minutes, just standing there, being present in the moment. Not like being a dick, just being present, looking at stuff. He looks at me, starts talking. And I'll tell you, here's the thing. People don't like quiet. Like this is like a little sales tactic. Ask a question, be quiet, let people talk. First person talk loses kind of thing. It's weird. I can't explain to you, but he started talking to me. So I found this cool thing my friend showed me. So he starts telling me about his friend showed him how he can find the hits. And I said to him, oh, jokingly, well, good luck on that, man. There's no good autos and that stuff anyway. And he goes, yeah, I've only been able to find one. And he starts explaining to me the whole process. So first of all, let me say this. I know you're sitting there going, Ziggy, why didn't you stop him? Why didn't you confront him? Why didn't you hit him in the head? First of all, I think that's stupid. I'm not a violent person. I'm not going to get violent over sports cards. Why didn't I stop him? I thought about it. I thought about saying something, right? I'll even say this. I didn't leave confrontationally with him. I decided to gather information, to gather intel. I thought to myself, this is interesting. Okay, go on, sir. Please tell me more. So he shows me how he can check the packs out. I'll tell you what, I'm going to do a video on this and put it out. I just haven't the time. But he shows me how every one of these fat packs, you can slide card by card if you want to and see through the clear white on the back what's in it. Now, can you read player names? Yes, you can. He showed me a Bo Jackson All-Star card. He showed me gold cards. He showed me chrome cards. And he had a stack here of what he called the hit packs, right? And then the other ones he put back. And I said to him, kind of shady in a little bit, right? I mean, don't you feel a little guilty? And his comment goes, dude, he said to me, everybody's doing it. He goes, my friend showed me how to do it. And I think sometimes the manufacturers do it. So I just did it to make sure I'm not getting bad packs. And I don't think he meant the manufacturer. I think he meant the restockers, right? And I sat there thinking to myself, not justifying him. I just thought, because here's the reality. Here's the problem. Here's the truth. Topps, Panini, all these manufacturers should do a better job in their packaging. If you're going to make a card, with value, and these cards have value because you're charging a valuable price for it, then you should put a better packaging on it. Like, I think our feedback should be, hey, first of all, I think the word should get out, don't buy these from other people on the internet, right? And if you see them at the store, beware. There's a reason why they are easily searched. They can easily be searched. I'm going too long on this, by the way. Just beware of this. And again, I'm going to do a video talking more about this on the weekend. But this blew my mind. So when I left, the guy said, here, take one of these hot packs. And he gave me one of the hot packs. So I have a hot pack that has hits in it that I'm going to show you on the video. Next video, sports card influencers accountability. Dan the Card Man. Really enjoyed this video. I listened to Taking Stock talk about this. I listened to the little dude, the tiny little guy who has the channel. He's a breaker, and he has a big like a following, but he's a breaker. Has a little guy. I can't remember his name. Anyway, I'm not gonna rag on this. I want to make a separate video on this. But here's the reality, guys. Everybody with a voice, the message, who makes content is an influencer. You're influencing something. I'll give you a perfect example. Jeremy has had an influence on me. Jeremy and I have had our differences. We talk every now and then. You'll notice, I think I'm not blocked on his channel anymore, but I was blocked for a long time. He's influenced me. And he influences other people. Is that bad? No. Influencing isn't bad. I think the point is we should be more credible to it. We should be more honest about it. And we shouldn't say it doesn't happen. Like one of the things that Jeremy says in his videos, I don't make people write the check or cash a check, or, these guys didn't make them write the check. If they're selling picks, you had to go out and write the check. I agree with that. But oftentimes we influencers community create the pressures that make these decisions seem easier than they actually are, right? Like simply like, oh, it's a no-brainer, man. You should go buy Top Shot. Everybody's making money. No. Somebody should have been a little more voiceful about calling it out. Just saying, oh, it's a GIF, it's a JPEG. They should have been talking about what is wrong with the project. Where are the flaws in it? What is it? Like, for example, I'll give you a great example. Gary Vee did a very good job of selectively criticizing Top Shot while he positioned his others. He influenced us to not hate on a failing project. Hey, it's not all crap like theirs is. Mine has some value and his did. And he launched his. Influencers are everywhere. Don't downgrade the influencer. I'll talk more about this. Another great example is when you have a channel and you're a breaker and you say in your videos, this product has great ROI. I have a lot of experience. Oh, by the way, I have 15 cases. That is a little more direct way you're influencing your audience. Don't you kind of see that? And I'm not talking about either one of these guys. I'm talking about that. There's a little guy, small guy. I can't remember his name. Anyway, I think this influencing thing needs to be called out. I think Dan does a good job at it. It's accountability. Another thing that I'll say Jeremy mentions, he has several different card interest businesses. I think he's a very smart man on how he organizes it. And he's very good about how he ethically divides them. I didn't know about all of them. Should I know about all of them? Probably not. I should. But I like to be aware of the ones he is. And I think he does a great job in the ones he represents. Let me also say that too. I don't think badly. Like, I was shocked that he went with collectible, but not surprised. I will also say I was shocked in the beginning he went with tag, but I watched his tag videos, watched his own education, and as he got educated, it reconfirmed I've always believed that we should do with AI grading. There is no reason a human being should grade a card today. It's 2023. Human grading should be ended. They should say, no, it shouldn't be done anymore. It should stop. We have technology. That's like saying we should weigh our gold with a donkey. We should pick a donkey who weighs so much and put the gold and the donkey and the gold weigh the same. Then the gold must be worth that. I mean, come on. It's fucking 2023. We should not. Anyway, I'm going on a tangent, but just want to point out these influencers have influence. Accountability is key. And that is why I will say independent, truly independent people who don't have any monetary influence. Like, I have my own personal reasons why I put out content. I want you to be aware. I consider myself a watchdog, right? That's what gets me excited. I can tell you stuff, educate you, make you think. If I can make you think, I can maybe I can build a relationship with you, I think. I've built some great relationships with many people over the years. In fact, it makes me think about the support I've gotten from some videos I got. Some people I got a lot of criticism, but I got a lot more support than people realize, and I appreciate that. It keeps me going. Oh, I got to bring this up. Got to change topic. You guys see this, man? This $300 card will be $800 in 4 years. Gary Vee back pumping it again. Except he's not pumping again. He put this out 4 years ago. And he's referring to the Giannis. And he is spot on correct. I am so happy about this in so many ways. Look, first of all, if I'm Gary Vee, I'm running this video all day long. I'm like, dude, I knew this whole peak was going to come. I knew the crash was going to come. I knew 4 years ago we were going to be right here, man. I knew it. I shorted that pig when it was at 6,000 or 2,000, whatever the hell it was at. I don't even know. I'm not going to pull it up. Should we pull out all data? Should we just make somebody cry out there? I remember this card being in 2000. I remember being at 1,500 and telling people, dude, get out of this card. $6,000, man. He's a great player. Still low pop count, whatever. All that great stuff still there. Gary Vee was spot on. Thinking about the last time he's right there when it comes to Sparks cards. Just gonna leave it at that. I just think it's funny, and I got a lot more to share with you if you want more. Let me just build this out. This is the Grill Jeff Wilson. Let me just say this too. I love the sports card radio guys. It loves me to be a little strong, but I'm a big fan. I wish they would talk to me. I don't need to be public with you guys. I really don't need the publicity. I'm not trying to get your channel so I get views. That's not what I'm after. I'd love to have a conversation with you privately to build some credibility. I think we could share some notes because I think we both share some similar goals. I'll say this about this video. I could care less about this PPP thing. They bring up some great points. Not really new news because all the videos they're sharing were out there. We kind of knew that about the potential of this commingling. I don't really care. Let the government sort that shit out, dude. You keep bringing attention to it. I think it's great because it's going to bring you likes. You had a lot more people watching the live last night. It does get you more attention. I'm cool with that. This is your way to get attention. I'm not gonna block it. I'm not blocking. I'm not gonna poop on it. It's cool actually. I enjoy it. I like it. It keeps shit balanced. It's checks and balances. I also love seeing Dan the card man on this. But what I want to bring your attention to Sports Card Radio, because you don't listen to this stuff I sent you. Two things I'm gonna say to you. You grilled Jeff on selling picks when Card Ladder and Josh Johnson were selling picks through 2020 and 2021. Into 2021, 22, he was still selling picks while running Card Ladder, selling his picks, selling newsletters. And he was doing it quietly, underground, man. That's the dirtiest dirty you can get. You got to equally grill these bastards. If you're going to grill one bastard, grill the other fish, okay? And that's my big beef with the Card Ladder guys. They got away with it a lot longer. Jeff pivoted. He got out of that business because it looked bad. More people were public. It's a long story. Second thing I'm going to say, dude, pay attention to this. This is a great video here by Clemente Collector. And what he does in this video is he talks about Jeff's video with the 1987 Fleer basketball box. And I'll tell you, here's the main message that I take away from this that I think is fucking spot on. He says, Jeff's channel is Sports Card Investor. He shows you an opening of a box of 1987 cards. He refers to the box, he says PSA 10 dozens and dozens of times, giving you an inference that this whole video is an investment and a way to acquire PSA 10s. When he statistically points out in this that there is a highly unlikely chance they get any 10s, let alone as many as they think, that they're more likely to get PSA 8s at best count. And he goes in this whole breakdown. And again, his message is you're talking to kids, you're influencing kids, you are influencing kids, and you never disclaim this as saying, this is a gamble, this is not investment, this is a risk, this is for fun, whatever that might be. I agree, Clemente Collector. That is probably a much bigger crime on the hobby than this PPP shit. I could care less. I really could. I don't know, just care less. This, though, is an influencer, again, targeting influential minds who are going to go out there and think they can buy wax and grade it. Another quick comment I want to make. When I saw that box being open, I thought to myself again, remember, the biggest difference between the junk wax era and where we are today in modern cards is gambling. There were no odds in those boxes. There were no numbers of, you will find 5, Michael Jordans per box. No one put that on there. That was not, just no, you see what I'm saying? Gambling is what has made and saved this hobby. I believe it. Made it and saved it. Saved it for the masses. It would still be here for those people who love sports and collecting. The true people would still be here. But it is gambling is why we are where we are. Let me close out on a few things here. Bench Clear Media. Big fan of the mics. But mics, this video really just it tilted me. I'm going to put a longer video out on this. What tilted me about this, it shows, okay, Junk Wax Mike just has very little experience or knowledge when it comes to breaking, and I think the hobby in general. And that's just my opinion based on what I've seen him say and what he does. For example, he's sitting here criticizing breaking, and does the hobby need breakers anymore? And he gets on his Whatnot channel and sells his vintage cards. I know he's not selling breaks, but that is one of the worst platforms supporting the breaking community out there. And it's just hypocrisy, in my opinion. But beyond that, Mike hates breaking. He thinks it's awful. He versus gambling, which it is. But Mike, this is what I'm saying to you, and I'll say to everybody else. It's been gambling ever since they put odds in the damn boxes. So I don't know if you still don't collect cards that are that modern. That's fine, and you're a purist, and I appreciate that. You don't sell cards. That's great, man. But a vast majority of this world does. Like, you are definitely, in my opinion, in the minority. I don't mean that in a bad way. You're the strong minority. We need that minority. But his criticism of breaking, I think, is horrible because here's the thing. Breaking ultimately is the most pure collector thing you can do. It is the sharing of that joy and risk of opening a product together and chasing the card or cards that you want. Ultimately, before video cameras and YouTube and all that shit, it simply was, hey man, I'm going to go down the store and buy a box. Do you want to share that with me? And I remember sharing 1980s boxes with my brother. It wasn't boxes, but packs. Yeah, he get 5 and I get 5, whatever. But you shared, and you'd share the teams because you didn't know the value. So I go back to breaking day. At one point, that's how breaking started. Somewhere, what bastardized breaking, because it's gift unwrapping, is that somebody realized he could buy products and give others the illusion that the product was X when it really he was getting it at much lower than X. And then he all this extra margin he was telling you was his hard work and labor to open the product and to sort it and to keep his gloves on. It's so labor intensive that he must keep that margin. It's that greed that's ruined breaking. It's that greed that's inflated the price that he can buy a box for say $1,000. But if the market's selling one, the last one sold for $3,000, then every box he has is worth $3,000. And if you're going to buy it in a break, then you got to get the break for at least the market value. That is the corruption of breaking. We can wipe all that away, right? We really can with more direct to consumers, more educated consumers, better checklists, better visibility on hits. This product and this gambling and the future of the hobby are very strong because I think the people who know it, and those who don't are just complaining and don't understand it. And I want you to understand, like Mike, I want you and I to sit down. I want you to understand that breaking should be more of a club thing, a community thing. Like you should have a breakers club, Mike, of tops guys who like tops, and they should be able to buy. You should be, Mike, because you know fanatics. You should be able to get a deal for them where they get it at almost the best price they can, and that club can then share the cards the way they want to. They create their own break, and all the margins are transparent, and people aren't grifting each other. That is the problem. But if we could do that, Mike, this makes the hobby a wonderful place again. I'm going on a tangent again, way over my time limit. I got to get out of here. Okay, I will come back to this because I think it's very important. But don't hate on the breaking. It's not the breaking. And as common as does our hobby need breakers anymore? We do need breakers. We need to control. It needs to be controlled. We need somebody who's going to open it, who ships it, who understands the protection. I don't want Nancy in Walmart doing my breaking for me because she's not going to understand. She might do her fingernails and come and open my important pack of cards, right? But I do want, anyway. Last video here, cards, Neo Cards and Comics talks a little bit about the PSA special. This is kind of interesting. You can get a card graded on site for $150. Very interesting point I want to talk about. He talks about at the end of this. He discusses that he brought one of the Bryce Young or CJ Stroud rookie autograph stickers on Panini's website. I'm going to stop sharing. Is that how I did? Stop sharing. I'm going to come back here. He bought one of the sticker autographs, and he questioned whether there'll be more in the future. Okay, I'm going to answer your question right now. This is not a scoop. This is a smart deduction. Based on the knowledge that I have, watching Go GTS talk about college draft players and their signing before the draft day, and about college NIL, making some assumption on NIL contracts. I'm going to assume that Panini has at least 10,000 sticker autographs of each of the quarterbacks that they use in the college product, and they held on to that in case they needed to. And they probably have, held them on for other reasons. Notice this. As we move forward, Panini will be doing numbered sticker autographs in football. Okay, numbered sticker autographs in football. And Topps will be doing on-card autographs. Probably numbered, but possibly they don't have to, right? Like in Bowman, they can do as many as they want to, or whatever. But that is going to be a key difference as we move forward in the marketplace, right? Do you want a sticker autograph on a licensed player, or do you want an on-card autograph, right? I think you're going to see it in the basketball with Wemby. I think it's going to be on-card. Now, I wonder if they got stickers from him. They might not. That's going to be interesting to see. But in the football, I say rest assured, you're going to see a lot of sticker autographs with CJ and Bryce. And it's not like I have some scoop. I just Panini's not going anywhere. I will say this, though. I have a video I'm working on about Panini. I want to do a historical video of Panini because I think a lot of people don't understand Panini. And since they're on the way out, I think we should look back and appreciate them. Hope you guys liked the video. Let me go ahead and check the chat here. I do have to get to work here. Oh, man, it's Collector's Dream. Orlando, good to see you. I got to check your video on the Marvel stuff. I'm looking forward to seeing that one out, man. That's the thing, dude. I just watched his end. I'm like, let me get over there. I'll put some stuff aside. I got to move this over here. So I got my little video out. I got to get back to work, though. I got a couple things to do. Good morning, Sensei Domino. Sensei Domino. I love that name, man. You have allowed influencers to influence you. Sadly, some new collectors don't know much. I do. I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. For example, I'll give you a great one. When I see people opening packs for their first line, I am influenced on whether I'm going to do it or not. One of my favorite channels I watch is Matrix Sports Cards. I love his channel, dude, because he does the live on the Dutch auctions. And he talks it out with other people in chat. Are you going to buy at this price? What are you holding at? What are you going to buy at? If you buy this, what are the hit chances? What are the It's all talking about it, but that's knowledge, information. And that does have an influence over me. I've made purchasing decisions or not made them based on listening to that. But that's not, well, let me tell you this. influence is not bad. It's having the education and the knowledge to know you're being influenced or that that's influence around you. Also, I just think if you're an influencer, don't come out and start throwing rocks at other people. That's just a, well, I do that. But make sure it's a good rock, right? You got a good target. I don't know. No, I don't. A true investor wouldn't have opened that box. I agree. I agree. It wasn't an investment move. But here's what the true investor saw. He saw the YouTube, he saw, as Nia would say, the cheat code, all the YouTube content that revenue he'll get from that, right? Um, there's a couple angles he's playing. That's one thing I will say that I think is interesting. When I open a box, there are a lot of ways I can get value out of it, right? Not that I'm getting value off of YouTube. I do make content off of stuff I open because I find that, has some some content value for me. Not really monetary at all, but then I can grade it, I can trade it, I can do a lot of different things with it. So anyway, I really got to go. I got to go back to work. I'll be back. I got another video dropping, a lot of videos dropping. And guys, thanks for all your support. Really do. I really mean that. It just, I got a lot of great messages about that video I did on the little dude who's been, ranting and raving about how he knows everything, but his really background was because, he had a big supporter and he's a breaker. He didn't, as I say, he didn't grow here organically. He's artificial, counterfeit.